Right now is the prime time to do some hardcore healing. And there is a 7-step approach here that is hardcore that we're going to do live today together. I'm going to take you through it, and then at the end, I'll explain the 7-step approach. Now you can either do this with me through my videos or on your own after I explain what to do. Either way, it will work. You are not failing. It's the approaches that are failing you. This 7-step approach that I call the restore process will work for you. Give it time, 10 minutes a day. So let's begin. I'm going to take you through the steps live together and then explain it after we're done, what the 7 steps are. Here we go. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Hold, and then release the breath on out, relaxing the body down. Again, let's take a nice deep breath in and let that breath out, noticing the body relaxing down. Notice that cute little dog in the background, helping us relax even more, doing this together. All right, so now we're going to scan down the body, just noticing the muscles relaxing, starting at the head, through the forehead, feeling the eyes relaxing, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, moving down the torso, down the back, into the stomach, feeling the lower back releasing, down the arms, into the legs, moving down past the knees, through the calf muscles and the shins, down through the ankles and feet, and feeling that relaxation. Noticing with each breath, your body relaxing. Now I'm going to take you through scanning the body. As we scan through the body, you're going to notice any pain points that you have, anything that feels uncomfortable, and we're going to recognize that together. So starting at the top of the head, just feeling on down, maybe noticing any discomfort, something that doesn't quite feel right. I'm noticing in my throat, a little bit of a lump in my throat, my shoulders, feeling a little bit heavy and sore, moving down the body, feeling something coming down the middle here, moving down into the hips, noticing any pain points, moving down into the legs, down all the way past the feet. Now I want to recognize those pain points, and we're going to focus on them now. Give them a little focus, remember where they are, and then move into our heart space. So when we connect at our hearts, we're in a loving, safe place. Let's do that. Breathing into the heart space. Remembering a loving, calm feeling, a person, a place, a thing. Wrapping ourselves in love. Sharing that with everybody watching the video now. Sharing this love to each other and ourselves. Filling ourselves up. Feeling that radiating out into that relaxed body. Let's scan back down through that body, feeling where that pain point is, and we're going to bring it up and out to take a look at it. So I'm feeling in my throat, I'm feeling it come up through my body, through my stomach, and I can notice as I'm imagining pulling it out of my body that there's a slight difference. And now I know my body is still holding on to that happy, loving feeling while I pull out that pain point. Now I'm taking a look at this pain point here, and it's going to tell me something, a memory, a time, maybe right now. I know exactly what that pain point is, what it's pointing to, and it's going to give me an answer. So whatever thought comes to mind, okay, I have some stress right now. I have a lot going on in my life. My house is messy. I have other things to do at work. I have people who depend on me, but I also depend on others, and I don't feel that support. I just feel a little bit of anxiety and overwhelm with all these things going on. So that's good. I'm going to feel as it keeps coming up in my body, I'm going to let it come out so I can talk to it. And now as this gets uncomfortable, you might notice your body needing to shift. That is correct. Your body should be doing that, shifting a little bit, getting release of that adrenaline and that pain point. And while we're doing that as well, we're going to keep thinking about that loving feeling to stay safe in this environment. So I feel overwhelmed. What do I do with this overwhelm? I want to think of the first time that I felt overwhelmed connected to this feeling in my throat and my body. Wherever yours is, you're going to focus on that. And it's bringing me back to the first time that I can remember feeling this overwhelm. Now, if the first time is right now and that's all you can think of, that's fine. Or you can try to go back to the first time that you can remember. I'm a teenager. I'm in school. Some really crappy things were going on in my life in high school. I felt overwhelmed with my classes, with my peers, with my friends. And I remember just feeling so overwhelmed. I was shutting down at home and I didn't feel like I could talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody in my family. I didn't feel safe talking to any of my friends about this. So I was alone, feeling uncomfortable in this overwhelm. So now that I feel this, I can feel more coming up, and I'm just going to let it come up and release it and continue thinking back to that heart space where we're sharing together in this loving feeling. And my witness is you. You're witnessing this with me. I'm witnessing this with you, that this is happening and we're feeling this overwhelm. We're going to process through it together. So let that feeling come out. Notice if your body is moving a little bit, and that's good. That's supposed to happen. Let your body shift. And I'm ready to hear the lesson. What have I learned from this feeling? When I was a teenager, I had nobody to talk to. I didn't talk to anybody. That was very uncomfortable, and I felt really overwhelmed. Now I've learned from that talking to somebody, finding somebody safe to talk to, writing in a journal about it, being aware of my feelings and my own self and acknowledging them, these are all ways that I can heal and be better. And because I felt overwhelmed as a teenager, I can relate to other people who feel overwhelmed. I can help them getting through it, knowing that I've had this. And my behaviors of being overwhelmed were not good. Drinking alcohol, fighting with people, being a recluse, it wasn't comfortable. It just made it worse. And now I've learned these lessons. So when I see other people acting out this way, I know they might feel overwhelmed, and I can empathize with them. I can empathize with myself, knowing, oh yes, I know where that came from. I know what that felt like. But now I know that I'm sharing this with you, with other people, and I can learn from it, and so can you. And I appreciate that. I'm starting to feel a shift now from that lesson learned. I'm starting to feel this shift happening in my body as I'm saying this out loud. And it's taking away from that choking feeling, from that sick feeling in my stomach. Notice the difference in your body. Where are you feeling that taking place as you learn the lesson of this happening? I'm going to continue wrapping it in love. I'm going to say thank you to these lessons, bringing it back from the past to the future. And that feels so good. And once you have that pain point and that shift, then it's time that this has transmuted and we can bring it all the way back into the body. Breathing it in, letting it transmute in the body. And I'm going to bring you through those 7 steps that we just did. Now I call it restore. The first step is relax. That's R. The second step is E, examine the body. Then S, settle into that loving heart space. Next, talk to the pain. That's T. Then Where did it first come from? Go to the first time. That's the origin of the pain. And then recognize the lesson. R. The last step is embody the healing. Transmute it, bring it back in. So that is the full restore method. I hope this was meaningful and helpful to you. I know that by doing this just 10 minutes a day, I've done it even more than that if I think about it in the morning or at night. Whatever works best for you. Now, I know this works. I can't wait to hear your stories. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Have a great day.